Across the Great Illuminary, a question was posed. Which team of Illumineers are the greatest to have ever quested? 20 teams responded to this call and decided to stake their claim as the greatest, and in order to determine who will reign supreme, the Illumineer Champions League was formed. Today I have with me the minds behind this Herculean gauntlet, and we will discuss the Illumineers Champions League, who will be battling it out in the inaugural season, and where you can catch these thrilling matchups. I'm your host, Katie, and today with me I have the commissioner of the ICL, Rod Gaston. Welcome, Rod.
Hey, how you doing? What's going on? Good to be here.
Very excited. And I also have with me a Disney Lorcana champion in his own right and executive producer, Vvonderland.
Oh, that's me. Hey.
Hello. And last but not least is the Emperor of Late Night, a host of Disney Lorcana After Dark. It's the people's yapper. It's yBreezy.
What's happening, everybody?
So, Rod, what is the Illumineers Champions League, and how did it come about?
So the ICL is a league where TCG teams, specifically right now in Lorcana, come together in the ultimate competitive field, face off against each other, and have some friendly competition and some camaraderie. And I mean, this thing kind of came out of nowhere for me, but I knew that I wanted to bring something to the table and something that people would really like, a different type of content. And being a sports guy myself, I grew up in sports, grew up playing sports. My dad's a coach, coach's son, all that jazz. And I just wanted to bring an aspect of that into the TCG space, which I think is something that's kind of missing in the TCG space. So now we have 20 teams. They're coming together. They're facing off. And finna have a really good time. It first came up with my fiance, just talking to her like, I think I want to start like some sort of league, like with teams, but like, how would that look? And I started telling, a few people here, a few people there, including Breezy and even Wonder. He reached out to me one day because Manticore in the lab Discord had mentioned something about a league that I was working on, and he tagged me. And so Luke reached out to me. He's like, "Hey, dude, what is this? And tell me right now." Like, it was so funny. Like, he was like really, really curious about it. And I mean, it's popped off ever since. And then, I think I even brought it up to Breezy. Shoot, before that, I'm pretty sure, because it was after a lad episode one night, and we kind of yapped about it for a minute. And it's been on the ground running ever since for the most part.
Look, you've been a force to be reckoned with in person in the 2024 Disney Lorcana tournament season. But what made you want to support the creation of a way to play online versus traditional in person?
I like to play a lot. I hyper focus on things, so I want to just do all I can. And a DLC every month or two is not enough for me. And sadly, I live in the middle of nowhere, Nebraska, and there's just not a lot of events to go to. Like, I'm not spoiled like Breezy over here, who can walk 2 blocks and come across 5 different 10Ks. It's just, or like Kendall or anyone else in the ATL area, there's a lot of very good paper scenes across the United States and the world. They're just nowhere near me. We have an okay one. I mean, no shade. I love my LGS and my neighbor town LGS that I visit to, Krypton Comics and Collective 365. And Krypton throws some pretty cool 1Ks every once in a while, but they don't get enough people there to be able to do it every few weeks or every month. It's like once a season, once a set season. And I'm a fiend, so I want to play every weekend, and then I played Magic, and there was a few different Magic shows over the time. I can't remember exactly what it was called, but it was like a Super League or something like that, and they played old school vintage, and it was wildly popular and very fun to watch. And I was like, you know what? Why don't we have this for Lorcana? I saw Rod made that post in the Discord, and I was just like, I've been thinking about this for a while too. What you got? Let's do something, And, this is where we are.
Yeah, now a lot of people responded. Were you surprised the amount of teams that stepped up once you put out the call looking for them?
A little. I feel a lot of the competitive players are like me. They just want to play more.
Yeah. And we've entered a mysterious time.
And I remember there were people who used to talk smack during the old tavern events back on 20 Lore that Manti would do. So I knew there were people that wanted to chase clout, and they wanted to say that they were the best, right? So you have those people, you have some established teams, you have people that just want to like go out and play, and this is the way to do it. They think they're good, they want to prove themselves. So we have some like pretty big, known, established teams in here, and we have some teams you've never heard of before. And that'll be great to root for because unknown underdogs are fantastic to watch. I think in the preseason, we already had multiple upsets like that just were not expected. And fun. We tried to design it so we're not going to watch the same mirror matches over and over. It should just be a great time.
Yeah, and I mean, speaking of teams, so we have 20 teams currently in our inaugural season. So, yBreezy, would you like to tell us what kind of teams people can expect to see?
Our league is stacked with fantastic teams. We got the 20 Lore Discourse 20 Lore Pro. We got Chicago's very own Backseat Genius. Bunch of dogs in Cerberus Gen. Canada's very own entered the battlefield. Soaring like an eagle, the Freedom Gaming. The super secret Illuminati. TMP's very own Ink Thieves. Ink Knight Gaming. The super secret society of the Lorcana Loungers. The lovely Love to Lore. Luxury Gaming, the Select Few, CLTC, Sunflower Illumineers, the best team, Labyrinth TCG, Team Ohana, the Forbidden Mountain, the Portal, and NA Winner's very own, Tianhu,
Yeah,
TCG.
that's the hottest team
Yes,
right
sir.
now.
Yes, sir.
They got the best jackets, and they're so hot right now.
Absolutely. It's a stacked
a
league.
lot.
And the last team, Shroud and Mystery, the Villain Club.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like that's a pretty heavy hit who could possibly be on that team. But as far
I
as
wonder.
you can't look up villain. I mean, you could. I don't know if you want to though. Google at your own peril. But as far as an official team, it's brand new, and you'll get to see who that is. But speaking of our last week, Rod, when will these matches take place? Where can people tune in, and how can they follow along this season?
Yes, so these matchups will take place starting on Friday, January 17th, and will go until February 21st. Now, this will be the first round. There will be 4 rounds. So, first round, just a few weeks, but a lot of good Lorcana, coming in with these teams. So, you're not going to want to miss it. Matches can be found on Twitch at Vvonderland. Twitch Vvonderland. Did I say that right, Luke?
I always just say Wonderland. At Wonderland with 2 V's.
At
Yeah, those who
Wonderland
know,
with 2
know.
V's. Yeah. Those who know.
You should already be following me. You'll figure it out.
So matches will be there, but they will also be on our YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure Katie will provide you guys with the link there at Illumineers Champions League on YouTube as well.
Yeah, we'll be streaming it directly to YouTube as well as Twitch at the same time. You can watch on either one. And then the videos will be on my VODs, but they will be uploaded to the YouTube channel as well. And then I'm sure the teams also will be uploading their own perspective on some clips and whatnot. So there'll be content everywhere, hopefully.
We're going to have some cool casters. We're going to have cool teams. I mean, there's going to be lots of faces, new faces, old faces. We're going to have some exciting people involved, which I'm very excited about.
Yeah, this Friday, you'll see all of us. We're going to start off doing it. You'll also see the amazing JDZ Quests is going to be one of the casters for the first week. The other casters still secretly unknown to the public, if they even exist. So who knows?
AI. It's going to be a chatbot. No. You heard it here, folks. But no, yeah. So we have some exciting, and we'll sometimes have more than a couple casters in a night.
We're definitely we're going to try to have 2 casters for each game, just to get more people out there to let them do things they want to do. Like, I had an enormous amount of teams want to join up. Not every team was able to. We hit the cap pretty quickly.
Right.
But I also had a lot of people reach out that they want to cast as well. And if you're interested in being involved in Illumineers Champions League, you're more than welcome to try to reach out if you make content or anything like that. We're looking for people who want to do promos. All these teams, they would love someone who makes YouTube videos to contact them, talk about their matches, do interviews, like, go for it.
Yeah, the sky's the limit. So we get to kind of build the league while flying a little bit. So now, in the meantime, where can people follow along on social media if they want more information, updates on all the kind of like weekly stuff? Where can they find that?
For sure. Yeah, so you can find us on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Illumineers CL. Again, that is at Illumineer CL. We'll be tweeting there. You know, you'll never know who it's going to be. It might be me tweeting. It might be Breezy tweeting. You won't know.
Another thing is, I mean, you can also, I'm sure our two guests, Rod and Breezy, will be chatting up online. So definitely Lad's another place to probably get a little bit of insight on what they're excited about. And Matt, what nights can they find your Lorcon After Dark?
You can find us on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, where we yap about ICL and much more.
Yeah, so basically you're set. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So congratulations, people who need content. You are ready for this season.
This is your life now.
Absolutely.
Welcome to the ICL.
You're in it.
I'm sure my wife is thrilled.
Yeah.
I will be.
Family who needs it. Anyway, so thank you to the viewers for watching and listening. We can't wait to have you turn in this season. And until next time, be questing.